Hikvision is a Chinese state-owned company which has swamped the world with its CCTV surveillance systems. In the UK, there are estimated to be at least 1 million Hikvision cameras in every aspect of British life, from schools to government buildings, to top-secret laboratories and to police institutions. No one knows exactly how many have been installed.
They are the biggest providers of surveillance technology on Earth. I've now begun to describe this as being like digital asbestos.
The company has been described as a moral polluter because its systems are also trained on an estimated 1 million Uyghur people detained in camps in Xinjiang. And its facial recognition programmed cameras are being used to filter them out of everyday society.
From the time you walk out from your house and until you walk back, every movement is recorded.
But Hikvision products go way beyond just watching. It has what it calls the complete interrogation system. This digitizes every single twitch someone restrained makes under questioning. It's known as the tiger chair.
The camera captures that stress level and it produces the report that the person is suspicious.
Official figures show in 2020, Hikvision had almost a third share of the global network camera market. That amounts to manufacturing and selling more than 36 million cameras a year, which translates to more than 100,000 cameras per day. But they're not just cameras, they're computers too, computers linked to networks. Italian TV last year reported on what happened with 140 Hikvision cameras installed at one of Rome's airports. They all suddenly started calling home, trying to connect to a server in China. 11,000 unauthorized requests per hour. The company later put the malfunction down to outdated codes. But despite vulnerabilities and bolstered by billions of dollars from the Chinese government, Hikvision has dominated the market. And many of its products have made their way here. The CCTV Surveillance Commissioner has embarked on an audit of police forces and local authorities to establish just how far Hikvision is now embedded in the UK infrastructure.
How worried should we be?
I think we should be significantly worried, particularly in areas of great sensitivity, whether that's areas of central government work or covert policing work or sensitive policing work, and also spilling out from other areas of local authority work into our everyday lives, such as schools and school transport.
There is clearly growing concern within Whitehall. The Department of Work and Pensions has removed Hikvision cameras from its buildings, and the Department of Health and Social Care is cancelling its contract with the company. And Channel 4 News understands Hikvision has written to various government ministers, including the Home Secretary and the Cabinet Office. Our request for a copy of this correspondence was turned down, but a statement said the Minister for the Cabinet Office, Michael Ellis MP, received a letter from Hikvision requesting a meeting, and the Minister declined. It also said it was monitoring closely the actions of Chinese tech companies in Xinjiang.
Remote condemnation is easy, but it's not very practically helpful. Where will we see? Well, a number of people that I speak to will say, yes, this is quite dreadful what's going on in northern China. This is, there may be some security risks in using surveillance camera technology. What we need is practical, ethical leadership.
Ethical leadership is one of the principles of the College of Policing. Channel 4 News has learned it installed 59 Hikvision cameras in the last year at its site in Coventry. When we asked the college about it, this was their reply. For security reasons, we don't disclose the makes and models of the protective security systems used at College of Policing sites. The CCTV cameras protecting our training sites are not on the College of Policing network and sit on a different secure network. The CCTV Surveillance Commissioner doesn't want to ban Hikvision, unlike the United States where the company has been blacklisted. He wants regulation and transparency to control the spider's web of Chinese technology.
The people we trust need to be able to trust their technology partners. And that means an expectation that you will provide a certain amount of information as to your background and your trading practices and your purposes and how you will deal with challenges. If you're not prepared to engage in that level of public scrutiny and transparency, then that's a matter for you. That's a business decision.
It's really critical that the government takes action to ban Hikvision and other Chinese state-owned surveillance cameras from the UK. This has already happened in the US, it's happened in parts of Australia, and around the world people are waking up to the dangers, both in terms of security, but also the human rights concerns of using these cameras.
Big Brother Watch surveys have found Hikvision systems are installed in hundreds of council buildings, schools and hospitals. A ban may help safeguard the future, but to rip and replace the past may prove just too expensive.
Simon Israel reporting there. Well, Hikvision sent us this statement saying CCTV has always played a critical role in the fight against crime. Hikvision is proud of the role we play in that. We do not and never have sold tiger chairs or restraining equipment. The product referenced, which is used by police and in courtrooms, simply helps note down statements from suspects and witnesses. Hikvision has strictly followed all UK laws and has never knowingly committed human rights abuses itself and will never do so in the future.